MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Division. Digging in, Tony Reese. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, number 17.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Dan D entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Another 0-2 coming. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Nino Reese. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1-0 in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back. Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays.
Now the first pitch from CC.
Eric.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reese moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, man, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Reese. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Sabathia's ready. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. Maben on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. Pham takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And now Brandon Lowe, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes in with an average of 265. A dozen home runs and 46 driven in. And there's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his right, Urshela. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maben, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The designated.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Hey, guys, he went for the punch-out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble that for a knock. Nice execution by the batter right there.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Maben on third. Gregorius over at second. Urshela at first with no outs. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The count now at 2 and 2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
The shortstop, Tony.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Reese, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 0-2 and another foul ball. And now he'll again ask for time, and one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. Ready on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
Avisail Garcia.
Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wade is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays. So striding in, Tyler Wade, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mike Tauchman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box now, Nino Reese. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. A pause and the 0-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped up. Aguilar in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the... Standing in, number 43. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Not shortstop, number 43.
No balls and a strike to count. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Eric Sogard will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And he'll get in there safely. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Count is 1-2.
2-2.
2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. We're back at Trop. Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now the first pitch from CC.
The second baseman, number 8.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
1 out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself 2nd in that category. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The catcher, Travis.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Reese. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good. At the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 count and the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wade. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. The runner from second crosses the plate. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Two and one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cameron Maybin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. A pitch out. The throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. To his left, Robertson. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Number 43.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Fouled off. Sabathia sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 coming from Sabathia.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Emilio Pagan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end. Stephen Tarpley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71.
In now, Daniel Robertson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Tarpley features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Reese coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Down. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
He's set and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. Robertson over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Mike Tauchman will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's a pop-up now. Barehanded on the hop. It's there. He got him. Up next for the Rays, Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 is outside for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Full count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ford is right there. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The catcher, Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jonathan Holder takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 56.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Oliver Drake has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Leading off for the
Striding into the box, Nino Reese.
Nino.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounded weakly to the left. Robertson charging this one. Throw on to first, take care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. Now is the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Tommy Canley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
At the plate, number 43. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 43 becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Popped up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Ottavino, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Avisail Garcia would be next. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 3-2 pitch is a called strike 3 on the corner. Right. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone.
0-1's the count. 3.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Reese. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesus Aguilar. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. One out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough hit.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. CC Sabathia earns win number 4 on the season. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap.